feel like that wasn't supposed to be that much fun, but I guess it was. I feel like I've got wings. Okay. Well, anyways. What am I doing? What are you doing? What would you like to be doing? Would you like to There's no one right answer. I will say that I have two carrots. This one I find quite fascinating. This one feels a little like it's missing a part. This one feels like it has a story to share. If carrots had stories that they shared. Oh, and it has a little... Look at that. Wow. That kind of looks a little... Huh. What's your story? 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 Story. 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 What's your story? Ooh, what's your story? What's your story? What's your story? If we were to take the blame and the shame and the pain, if we could take out the blame and the shame and the pain, what's your story? Sometimes I get so hung up on the blame and the shame and the pain. How does that influence our stories? What makes this carrot straight or not straight? What makes this carrot bent? What makes this carrot exactly as they are? Can we appreciate this carrot without comparing the carrot to all the other ones, to our idea of what a carrot is supposed to look like? What is the shape of a carrot? What is the shape of a carrot? What is the shape of a carrot? What happens when a carrot challenges our assumptions? What happens when a carrot colors outside the lines? The body of a carrot, shameless, blameless, painless. The story of a carrot. I would like to invite us to be intentional with our vegetable. To take our time with this metaphor, with the details. To notice the so-called imperfections. How many carrots have been wasted because they were different? How many carrots have been cut to try to fit into this idea of what a carrot should be. How many of us never see a carrot that challenges the assumptions, that isn't straight, that has so-called imperfections that make her magical, beautiful, precious, unique? What if there's nothing wrong with this carrot? What if we are, on some level, connected to this carrot? How many times have we lost ourselves trying to fit in, trying to belong, losing our most magical parts, hoping to be lovable or likable? And perhaps still feeling phenomenally lonely, misunderstood. Perhaps struggling with rejection sensitivity, wanting connection, and perhaps swimming in fear, anxiety, shame. After growing up feeling like all carrots are supposed to be straight. They all are supposed to look the same. There's no space to be different. I believe in the transformational power of celebrating the raw, precious, majestic, unruly carrot, unlike any carrot I've ever seen before. How can we honor the carrot? How can we honor ourselves and the carrot and all that she represents? What do you want? What do you need? Let's nourish. I wasn't planning any of this. It was rather spontaneous. I didn't realize how special this carrot is until I really paid attention to the details. Intentionally being with the carrot, not taking the carrot for granted, not putting the carrot in a blender and just losing so many fine details. I'm not even sure if you can see the fine details. I suppose it depends on your perspective. There's so much beauty in this carrot. It almost feels like it would be sad to not have this vegetable exactly in this sacred state. A raw, holy food. A part of me wonders, is it possible to recognize the sacredness, the divinity, the holiness, the magic of this carrot without taking away from the holiness, the sacredness, the beauty and the magic that exists within each of us? I wonder if we're so insecure, anxious, making decisions out of scarcity, feeling like we're not enough. I struggle with that. I might get jealous of all the love and sacredness that this carrot receives. Does it need to be a comparison or a competition? Is it possible that we're on the same team? I believe in love, and I believe that loving this carrot does not make any of us less lovable. that honoring the carrot does not cause dishonor or harm to anyone else. That there can be an abundance of love for this carrot and an abundance of love within ourselves, which is easier said than done when we're living in so much pain and fear and trauma in so many different dimensions. And that's what's normal. How many of us, how many of us have ever truly experienced love, truly experienced safety, being able to express what's in our heart, being able to ask for what we need, being able to express our boundaries and our desires without fear, without shame, without trying to be somebody else, to feel lovable. I dream of love, love with ourselves, love beyond ourselves, love with nature. Perhaps this carrot is a metaphor for all the glorious plant foods that we can witness and appreciate and perhaps even anticipate. Perhaps desire. Maybe even salivate. And perhaps there's something sacred about salivating over a carrot. Maybe that's not something that we need to feel ashamed of. Maybe that's something to be celebrated. Salivating over a carrot. Could that be a spiritual practice? Being intentional with what we put into our bodies. Being intentional with our intention. I don't know how many hours I spent doom scrolling today. Salivating over this carrot is much more nourishing. I would like to thank this carrot for being unapologetically this carrot. This is the first day that I've witnessed a carrot without the green top. I don't even know what it's called. This carrot has made my night simply by being unpolished, thank you, carrot, for being yourself. Life lessons from a carrot. Are you taking away any life lessons from this carrot?